Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your always great support in this broadcast. I don't take it for granted. To the new subscribers, feel at home. Now, today, for those who had watched the news, it is very clear that William Ruto have hunted votes from the parliament, and his move to cancel Adani's deal in this country is revealing to us a lot. And for those who are observing the politics of the day, William Ruto had received an hostile ground up to date, as much as he decided to create a twist in political news today. Do we recall William Ruto defending Adani? And let's listen to this video.
The Adani Group are investing in the transmission line. Their money, 95 billion. We would have otherwise gone to borrow that money, burden the people of Kenya. This is now a private sector investment. The same way Keshan here is a private sector investment. The same way Sosian is a private sector investment. We will pay for that transmission line using a wheeling charge that has been negotiated. And it is important for us as a nation to appreciate that a partnership between public and the private sector gives us a win-win outcome.
We all have misgivings about how the current proposed PPPs concerning the AKA and power distribution have been processed, which has resulted in a raging debate.
And by that time, Raila Odinga also defended the Adani. It is a kind of embarrassment Raila have received today. As if that is not enough, Kenyans, let's take a look again and listen to Opiyo Wandayi on whatever he said on Adani's deal before I proceed with this topic of political observation.
Accordingly, I now direct, in furtherance of the principles enshrined in Article 10 of the Constitution on transparency and accountability, and based on new information provided by investigative agencies and partner nations, that the procuring agencies within the Ministry of Transport and the Ministry of Energy and Petroleum immediately cancel the ongoing procurement process for the JKIA expansion public-private partnership transaction.
Now, one thing I have observed from our politicians is that they are easily to be used, more so the leaders in this country, and to my brothers from ODM side. Remember, these are the people who are defending Adani. Today, the head of state have embarrassed all of them. It means that William Ruto is just finding his own way. Hao wengine wajitafutie. That is what Ruto is revealing to us up here. He is a man on his mission. He wants to complete his mission and get a second chance in the office. That is what Ruto is as we speak. On today's speech, whatever he said in the parliament, and I want you also to listen to this. William Ruto is very much clear that he is doing away with Adani, but those who had given hope up on him must now support him for 2027. And that is a clear indication. After he had said that, we saw the MPs celebrating and saying, well done. It means that William Ruto have even convinced the MPs to vote him 2027. Let's watch him again.
The question is, would these emerging reports in any way affect the delivery of this project? We can't tell. Why? Because they are not related to this project. we can't even vote for their veracity from where we sit. And therefore we'll be engaging in speculation, Honorable Chair. The second limb of that question is, could these bribery or corruption claims have a bearing on our own process? To my knowledge, Honorable Chair, there has been no case of corruption or bribery insofar as this PIP of Adani Energy Solutions is concerned, up to now, up to this very moment.
Doing his political calculation, as those who are supporting him from ODM, people like Opiyo Wandayi, have been embarrassed publicly, people like Davis Chichir, who never understand what is Adani going to do in this country. Today in the afternoon, I told you that Adani should be arrested because it is awkward company. It is a company we should not be allowed to be to control this country. Have you even flashed back or thought of why do you think Ruto abruptly cancelled Adani's deal? It is because this group are corrupt, they are incompetent, they have nothing to do with Kenya's agenda. Their own mission is to loot Kenya's money and go back with the amount of money which they will loot, which they wanted to loot, to their own country. And that is why William Ruto was fixed, embarrassed, and ni kama alifinywa na wananchi. He was forced today on the State of the Nation to say, no, I've carried up my hands that I will not tolerate Adani. What about people like Raila Odinga, who are just following Ruto left, right, and center? They don't understand politics today. I don't know, because of old age. I don't know, because of glutton or greediness. Someone like Raila Odinga could have not defended Adani. That's the first thing. He couldn't have defended Adani. He could have just advised William Ruto not to tolerate with these people. If Uhuru Kenyatta did not give Adani's chance, why William Ruto's administration? They were embarrassed because they had evil-minded thought on Kenyans. And the best solution is to cancel this deal because it wasn't helpful to many Kenyans. This is a clear indication that even those who Ruto had appointed as CSs, they must learn this from a victory, that 2027 is going to be a very rough political scene to them. Ruto might even decide to announce people like Wandayi to go home. Right now, anafuata Ruto kama mwanaume anafuata msichana, hapa pale na pale, pale na pale. Naona vile wanacheka kwa media. Nasema hawa hawajui vile wanajichimbia. I told you, someone like Wandayi, the reason why I'm mentioning Wandayi's name is because today I've done a mistake as I was watching him defending Adani. He was defending Adani, thinking that defending Adani will help him. You see, as a leader, just try to be firm whom you are. Tuachane na tamaa mingi. Kama ni mbaya, sema hii kitu ni mbaya. Tuendelee na maisha. Stop pampering someone. It is not time for pampering someone. As long as God is giving you life, carry on with your own life. But the problem with our leaders is that they want to worship someone. That is the problem. Whether we are headed into wrong direction, we must say this person is good. I'm seeing even someone, I don't want to mention his name. Anyway, that is what happened today, as ODM have been publicly embarrassed because there were the people, forefront men, who were supporting this Adani's deal. Ladies and gentlemen, what are your take? Let's meet on another political observation. I wish you all the best. Bye-bye.